This is a Homer cocktail movie. A Homer cocktail movie. Homer cocktails holding a poopy. This is a Homer cocktail movie. Homer cocktail movie. Alright, bro, I'm running late. Running late to the Cowboys game. Been a Cowboy fan since I was like 6 years old, bro. Before I knew the scoring system in football. I didn't know the scoring system in football. One of my oldest sisters wanted to be a Cowboy cheerleader. Check out Poopy. Alright? And fucking, you know, when I was a kid, we watched fucking Lone Ranger and shit, dude, and Tonto and fucking crap, stupid. Okay, man, I'm not gonna be politically correct right now. You know why? Because I'm a Cowboy fan. I am a Cowboy fan, stupid. Alright? And fucking jackasses, man, sometimes they want to give me a hard time. I stuck with them when they were 3-13 and 1-15. I celebrated when they won Super Bowls, okay? They're like, you just like them because they're good. You know, man, fuck you. Fuck you. Alright, well, I'm missing the game, and I'm kind of missing my point here. I just came from a birthday party. I'm a little tipsy, but more than that, I'm a little candid. I'm gonna be a little candid, and I'm having a good time right now, man. I'm having a good time for the first time in a long time, bro. It's a new decade, and fucking I already did a decades piece. Last decade sucked, bro. Last decade fucking sucked, man. I'll leave it at that. Okay. There's Homer Cocktail doing some vlogging, and there's a Poopy. There's a Poopy right there. This is for my backlog videos. It's gonna be called Chunks or Chunk, something like that. And you know, just having these little short clips, just to let you know what you're about to watch. You know, it's a backlog of stuff I've done over the last couple of weeks. No necessary rhyme or reason about what's going where. Just want to catch up, and that's all. That's all. There's a Poopy, there's a sunset, and here's some videos. Alright, Homer Cocktail vlogging here. Vlogging, Homer Cocktail, Homer Cocktail vlogging, and the Poopy. The Poopy just standing there. He's happy. I had this blinking yellow light on my little display screen. I kind of ignored it the last time I was filming. Turned out my memory was getting full. But I was over here looking at the screen, right? And the battery looks cool. And then there's this other little box, and I figured that was you know, oh shit, man. Never mind. Yeah, alright. Anyhow, this is like the second time that happened where, you know, my memory filled up. Usually I'm decent about putting the stuff onto my computer, then erasing what's on the camera here. Holds up to 3.5 gigs. And I've had this, like I said, for a few years. And I finally went ahead and changed a setting from standard play to long play. So now I'll have twice as much space, and the quality of the filming doesn't so much matter. We're not filming a sporting event here. And then I go ahead and compress the shit anyway. It's filming at 720 by 480 as far as pixels, you know, the pixel thing. Then I compress it to, I think, 320 by 240. And, you know, I was trying to set up a point about something or another. But, hey, maybe we'll get to it some other time. Went ahead and loaded a lot of videos. A lot of them were real short clips because I fixed the button I duct taped a little piece of cardboard, so every time I spin it around, you see, once in a while I accidentally hit the button. It turns off, and it's a little frustrating. I might cover this again later, but what I was going to talk about was Peter Murphy. He sings a song called "Cuts You Up." It came out late '90s, and one of the lyrics in that song is "keeps you walking but never shout." And what that means to me is it reflects the way my life's been since then, and that's about the time where it's kind of started. This thing called society. Once in a while, society might have a face, someone that embodies a particular attitude or behavior. But man, I worked real hard, to get through college. Worked real hard to have decent job reviews. I worked pretty hard to be a good family member and, be a decent guy out there in the world. And this thing keeps happening, which is why at Homer Cocktail 4 I did a piece called Propensity. That there seems to be this invisible ceiling, And there's an invisible floor, I guess, too. If you're standing on a bridge out there in Coronado has this real long bridge near San Diego. And there's a suicide hotline number right as, you can see it as you're driving over, because a lot of people go there and jump off. I think they've done it at Golden Gate and Brooklyn Bridge and all too. And typically, right now, these so-called heinous terrorists are being kept without a trial. They've been kept for more than 10 years, which is un-American, in my opinion. American is even if they're not U.S. citizens, and a constitutional guarantee of a fair and speedy trial. At the very least, you ought to honor American treaties and agreements like the Geneva Convention, which, these guys started a hunger strike because they figure, hey, we're never going to get a trial, man. And they've been tortured, apparently, sleep deprivation and some other things. And it's not the most civilized way to go about life, I think, to have that mentality. And they're being force-fed right now. Here they are, eradicating themselves, apparently, or willing to, from the face of this planet. Right? Hey, man, you guys don't like us? We'll starve ourselves to death and be out of your hair. And this world puts that invisible floor below you, where no matter, let's suppose they are, there's no trial, so how can we really know who did what? But a lot of them have been released from Guantanamo. Let's suppose they were the people that did 9/11, at least as far as the organization or whatever. Let's suppose they had real links to real terrorism. Let's suppose that. Why would you not let them just slip away? Why would you not do that, I wonder? Right? You're going to hold them without a trial because they're that dangerous, right? We can't afford to, have them stay at jails in the continental United States. And they're that dangerous, but you're not letting them die either, And I'm not going to say that I'm anywhere close to that magnitude. I was going to do another piece called Magnitude, by the way. my life is nowhere near that, but you know, here's what life has given me. And I'm a graduate of Claremont Colleges. I get to stay here. I get to stay in this, what is it, a 40-foot? Is it a 40-foot trailer? Anyhow, it doesn't even meet code regulations, supposedly, I guess. I mean, everything works. Everything works, but fucking code didn't approve one thing or another. You know, I didn't put it together. Some of my friends dig ditches over here, and you know, they put in septic tanks and power lines, and this, you know, this was my dad's before I stayed here, and he moved on. We lost our house in 1995. I figured, hey man, it's temporary that I have to live like this. And this world, this society, you know, gave me this much to live in and stay in. But somehow there's an invisible ceiling out there as well, or at least there has been. And you know, as much as I think I deserve a middle class kind of fucking life and job and everything, it's like Charlie Brown trying to kick the football from fucking Lucy. Every time I do something, boom, someone tries to do the counterbalance, and you know, here I am again on Gilligan's Island, right? So I'm putting some documents together. In a Homer Cocktail 48, I have a documents channel, and Homer Cocktail 52, I'm gonna have a place. It's kind of like a reservoir, kind of like a place for the overspill. I'm coming on 10 minutes right now, though. I like to do this in 10-minute chunks, even though I'm allowed to do longer. I just figure it's better for viewers, and you know, if I can't say it in 10 minutes, then I don't know, man. Maybe I need to start a talk show. I'm just kidding. But I'll talk to you guys later. And here's the poopy. Here's the poopy. Here's the poopy. Keep me walking and never shout, baby. Right? Whatever that means. Okay, Super Bowl. Today's the Super Bowl. Horses going over here. They're barking the horses here. Hey, poopy! All right there. Okay, now we start with hypothesis. Hypothesis and theory. It is about 3 minutes since the camera's been off, and fucker's up there again. Yeah, the fucker's up there again. So I had to go to FedEx Kinko's, right? Had to go to FedEx Kinko's to get my grade. Maybe it's a neuron, you know, because the internet. Maybe some of these places act as like a neuron, you know, with ganglia. And the ganglia is the actual fiber optic lines and shit. See, this guy keeps disappearing and he comes back. It's like a bad Brady Bunch episode or some shit. You know, fucking with the spaceship. Remember that? Well, zoo. And then he was actually using a flashlight, I guess, to simulate a spaceship out there. But yeah, this is fucking horrible, dude. This is Glop. This is for the Glop series. It's fucking horrible, dude. You know? I don't know, dude. It's been fucking crazy shit, dude. It's been crazy shit for, since that goddamn Patriot Act. And then it started normalizing it a little bit. But this kind of fucking shit, that you get like in 2002, 2003, 2005, you know, during the Bush years and shit. You get a lot of this fucking crazy crap, you know, weird fucking crap. It's like you used to be able to fucking, they call it window shopping, right? And once in a while you go out and you're like, you know, okay, I think I saw something cheaper and a little better at a different store. and then they start fucking treating you like instead of a potential customer, like a loitering or some shit. And then you'll notice fucking some cop will be like fucking tailing your ass in a parking lot. It happened to me in Redlands, dude. I was like, you know, fuck, dude, I better buy these Vans, dude. There's a van store out there. Like, I better buy these Vans because they take this shit seriously, dude. If you go in the store, you better buy something, you know? But that was during the Bush years, and I was like, fuck, dude, maybe it's over. I don't know what's going on, dude. It's crazy shit, though. It kind of sucks. Hold on. I forgot the mad laughter, right? Ha 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 ha. Okay, got a little backlog going on. It's been a good month. January was the first month of this decade, whatever the teens are. I'm glad, I don't know, 2010. I just feel like I'm in the future for some reason. The iPad was just announced, so it's like a giant iPhone, iPod, whatever. I just feel like I'm in the future for some reason. It's kind of weird. Anyhow, these things are starting to get backlogged, and my contact lens, that thing, that's been resolved as much as it'll be resolved. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to pile on, you know, these videos, you know, whenever I can, whenever, you know, I'm ready or whatever. And what else? I might be cutting off this Homer Cocktail 076 and starting like a Homer Cocktail 4, because I already have Homer Cocktail 2, Homer Cocktail 3. There comes a point where the site just feels done or full, you know, or, you know, run its course or whatever. It doesn't mean I give up on it. I have a lot of people I subscribe to with the original Homer Cocktail site. I still watch their videos. I just don't add videos on too much. But this one, I'm coming on 100 people as buddies, and coming on a full year, and it's like I'm almost taking a new direction, and that's what it is. I think more than anything else. So I'm gonna try to take care of this backlog, and then gonna get to work. You know, get to work. Maybe on a new site or something like that. I'm gonna go pick up some pizza right now. Alright, this is Homer Cocktail here, vlogging again. It's almost 6 in the evening on a Saturday. Mid-May. One of my videos turned out okay. I've done more than 1,000 videos. And I use music from the audio swap, but I like the way it turned out. The first time I listened, I was like, I don't know about this, but this is from my Documents channel, and we're gonna play the beginning, maybe the whole thing, I don't know. Here we go. It's a punk rock song. Just when I did some leafleting at a warehouse I worked at. I'm rocking out. See? Can you tell from the camera? I don't really listen to punk rock a whole lot, but it seems to work for this. Anyhow. Anyhow, you get the gist of it, right? It's almost halfway done anyway. Alright. Okay, kind of get the gist of it. Let's go outside. That's Yahoo. No, not Yahoo. Google. When you play the video, you can do audio swap. and get to pick from their songs. There we go. Sun's still out. It's coming on summer. And doing spring cleaning. I just put on a few videos called Negligent or Sociopath. Did 5 of them. 5 videos, and I think the 4th is loading right now. My millennium started off a little strange, and you know, I don't know. Every time I think recently that it's gonna start going normal, something weird happens. I just wrote a book called Thermite, and I wrote it because it seemed like all the paranoia and craziness of 9/11 had finally become, you know, manageable again. And I posted Thermite onto the web the day before that Boston thing happened, you know, at the finish line of the marathon. And other than that, you know, for fleeting moments, it's normal enough out here. You know, it's normal enough. I went through a few years, you know, right at the beginning of the millennium, you know, where I had personal things going on. Then you got the millennium and people acting crazy because they think aliens are gonna come or whatever they thought was gonna happen. Y2K and everything. You know, and then you got the internet starting up. And you know, I was like, alright, man. Let's just wait to figure out what the new rules are, you know, of society, and things kept changing. So no, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Booby. Alright. So we're about 5 minutes. I'm gonna cut this off right now. 5 minutes. I'll go back to loading videos on, and hopefully, maybe by the end of this month, it's mid-May right now. Hopefully by the end of this month, I can leave most of the crap behind. I'm talking about, you know, the physical stuff. You know, I have a lot of things I've been going through, and more than half of it, it's like, I don't know what the fuck I was, you know, have notes and stuff. I don't even know what I was writing about here. Movie! Alright, that's good enough. Booby! Booby! Oh shit, dude, Captain blasted him out of the water. Here we go, come on. Hey, Booby, come here! Let me get a flashlight real quick. I got a flashlight for this reason. The old-fashioned way is to find lights out there. Here's a moon up there. There's a moon. Okay, let's see if we can keep it on the moon while I back up to get the flashlight, because I'm walking away from the moon. I'm walking backwards. And freaking flashlights in here. There's, okay then. Right on. Okay. Now we get the flashlight. Have the fucking helicopter out here right now. That freaked me out as much as it used to. You know, oh shit. Oh, there it goes. I thought I ran out of batteries. Yeah, every time you have a fucking helicopter flying above your head, usually one of two things is going on. the government fucking is turned perverted and checking out people with their infrared having sex underneath their roofs, because they could do that if they really wanted to. What's up, Poopy? Or there's a criminal. Where's Poopy? Right here. She's Poopy right there. Poopy, 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 poopy. Here's poopy, poopy, poopy. Poopy. Anyway, or there's a criminal in the fucking neighborhood. Right? So either way, it's not really a fucking good thing. Let's check out the moon again here, which is looking decent tonight, but it's not full. No, that's not the moon. Moon's up there. Okay. But right when I was gonna have my commentary, the helicopter skedaddled. I like this flashlight idea. Okay, this is Gunk 25 or 26. 25 or 26. At some point, I lost track by one is all. And since Gunk 22 or whenever it was, since that time, I've kept having to say this is 22 or 23, then 23 or 24. So this is 25, maybe 26. Oh boy, oh sheesh. Alright, let's see that. Got the glove right there. I'm gonna get rid of that glove right now.
Shall we dance?
Get a beer. Okay, there.
The future.
It says 45 minutes. Actually, it says a half hour.
Well, tomorrow's a long way off.
It says, give it a half hour. So I'll have no water inside for a half hour, but I'll have beer.
Someone will understand. You know,
I'm gonna give it 45 minutes just to be safe.
Tisket, task, green yellow basket.
Let's see what we got here.
I'm on my way.
We got basically till 9:30. Oh boy. Let's see. The mouse did some damage down there. I'll explain it as soon as I get outside. It's gonna be a little dark. Dark right there. Try to do this the old-fashioned way, where just shine it on a distant light instead of my face. I almost got a flashlight this last time when I got the epoxy and that plumbing stuff right there. It was only $5 to get it. Let's see out there. See the lights out there. And I'll tell you the truth, I waited a few days. I don't know why. I just don't know why, because I had some duct tape, or whatever tape that was. I had some tape that was doing the job mostly. Except, you know, it definitely leaked onto the bathroom floor and all. So, I wouldn't call it procrastination either. I wouldn't call it procrastination. I just didn't want to do it. It's a Friday night right now. Friday night, and just wanted to mention, took out some of my savings this past month. If you watch some of the Gunk or what's afterwards, I mentioned that I took out some money, bought a couple guitars, got some clothes, celebrated a little bit. And I'm pretty broke right now. You know, I got some presents and a couple of other things this month. But I'm fine. I'm doing okay. But I have my bachelor's supposedly coming in October. Went to a couple of temp agencies. And because I'm antsy about working and all. And in the middle of all the crap here, though, I had that freak accident with the mouse chewing through the little plumbing there. It kind of just, you know, changed my focus for a couple days here. You know, it's kind of funny. But hopefully in a year, you know, I don't want to sound like Jerry Rafferty from Baker Street, you know. In a year, he's going to buy some land, settle down, and give it 1 ounce stands and all that. Hopefully in a year, I'm doing a little better, though. Got dogs out here. I'd point the camera at them, but it's futile because the camera doesn't pick up the light too good as much as my eyes right now. So, yeah, I treated myself okay, and that's it for now. You guys hang in there. Okay. Another glop. Another glop. Here it is. Yeah, these guys are like fucking, because there's a chicken farm over here, right? There's a chicken farm, that way. Okay, it's out there. Yeah, about 100 yards, that way, whatever. And this fucker, he's like a housefly, bro. This fucking, the copter tonight's like a fucking housefly, dude. These guys just don't quit. You just have to take my word for it, because he fucking flew out there on the other side of trees. You guys are fucking amazing. Oh, the topic too right now in this glop is red baiting. Red baiting. Because there's a modern phenomenon similar to red baiting. They try to make you, it's called dichotomy when there's an either or situation. Either you're for us or you're against us. Remember that fucking dog shit? Oh, why Switzerland? There's like, what the fuck, bitch? We've been neutral for fucking goddamn decades. You're gonna put a little Switzerland on the fucking defensive. Fucking Micronesia figures, okay, well, we're for you, guy. I guess if we're for you or against you, little Micronesia's like, we're for you. That's the coalition of the willing. And there's like a handful of people. And France said, fuck this shit, dude. We're not gonna deal with that dickhead. Right? Fucking, that's a stupid ass fucking way to govern. You're for us or you're against us. Fucking, why you gotta suck the whole goddamn world into it, dude? You don't gotta suck the whole fucking world into it. Oh, here he comes fucking loser. Alright, check this out, dude. Here we go. Here we go, right here, yeah. Wouldn't that fucking bug your ass, dude? Fucking, let me show you what I'm doing. I'm drinking the goddamn fucking beer. I'm drinking a fucking beer, dude. See, that's a beer can right there. I'm out here fucking, trying to enjoy a Southern California summer night. Outdoors with a fucking beer and fucking little mosquito, fucking copter out there. He keeps zooming around. There's something called FOIA, Freedom of Information Act. Technically, we can find out what the hell they're doing up there. Supposedly. It doesn't happen, dude. They're gonna arrest your ass. You go into fucking your local police department and ask them, hey, what was going on in, you know, last night in that neighborhood that you're zooming over? They'll arrest your ass, dude. Or they'll just pretend you're on drugs and they'll fucking arrest your ass. This is a horseshit country, dude. I swear to God, this is a bad country now. It used to be decent up until like the mid to late 90s. Okay. I'm gonna try to keep this one short because I'm gonna go watch some little TV and run some errands. Gotta get storage pretty soon. This is Gunk Series Homer Cocktail 4. Just got a haircut. I'll probably cut off my goatee and grow back just, you know, like stubble. Because I want to start finding work pretty soon. You know, it's good for music videos, rock and roll, whatever. But I understand pragmatism just as well as idealism. And pragmatism is, hey man, you know, if you're asking for a job out there, you know, they have, unless I'm working a Windjammer or something like that, there's usually a little more conservative of a look. And they could probably deal with some facial hair, but, you know, full on, it doesn't matter right now. So that's it. You know, go inside, have some Chinese food, maybe have a beer, and then run some more errands. Okay. Here in Fontana, California, and it's about to start a cleaning program. Just graduated from one of the Claremont colleges about a week ago. Week and a day ago. Oh yeah. You can see that I already started throwing some shit away, and what used to be a table, now it's one of these garbage bags right here. Have the opera on right there. And I've stayed here a little longer than I thought I would. It's lands we've had since I was a little toddler. About a fucking last summer, a mouse ate through a line, water jetted out into the hall, and when they came to repair it, they just tore that out, which is okay. And we've had this, the mystery room. It's more like a public storage, just you want to store something, just toss it in there. But we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna look for a job now that I have a bachelor's degree. This is where I've been sleeping. This is where a lot of my videos were, with the amplifier here. I moved my computers in here eventually, in that backpack. It has 2 slots. One's for the laptop, trusty little iPhone. Blah blah blah. It's been fun. Check out Glop or Gunk at Homer Cocktail 4. You get a lot more of this kind of vlogging. This is, the outdoors, recycled cans along the ground there. And that's it. That's it. I just want to remember some of this. During college, some of the millionaire kids out there that could pay straight tuition, which I couldn't. I got there on recommendations from teachers, some grants, loans, and I paid some of my own money. But they're there in tight dorms and stuff, and they're living on campus, and I wanted to do it for a semester. I wasn't able to do it. But I was over here. I lost my house. We lost a house in the family the same year that I started school in Claremont. But we were able to keep this land over here and put what became Phantom Studios right over there. Phantom Studios. So I'll keep in touch. But it's time for that spring cleaning. It's more than just survival now. For quite a few years of my life, from the time I started Claremont, basically I disregarded hygiene to the highest level as far as cologne. Finally got myself cologne again after last time I bought cologne was 2004. The time before that was many years. I take showers and shit like that. But I used to dress nicer, and I used to pay attention to some of the subtleties. And I just want to be a normal person again, man. We'll see what happens. Whatever that means. Pull your weight. Be a normal person. Have a good time. There's the sun. Nice little sun. Alright there. 1.1, baby. 1.1. 1.1 what? 1.1 what? Oh, let's check the time. We gotta check the time because this is gonna matter. 1.1. Oh, check out all the computers and fans, and it's summertime. These are gonna be summer notes. And there's that's a little fast. There's a show I watch at 6 o'clock. We'll talk about that. And what's going on here? Wow, looks like an extended haul, huh? And what do we got here? Shirt. We got some music. Here's 2011, July 6th. And we got a collar and a regular t-shirt there. Okay. And what else we got here? Drums. We got drums. We got another guitar. 1.1. What are we talking about? I just bought this mandolin today. bass guitar in here. Alright, let's go outside. And this camera, this digital camera with something like an 8 gigabyte hard drive, memory storage or whatever. It's a little Ibanez here. Just bought it in Redlands today. Got a nice little discount. Nice little novelty. And we're gonna plink away just a little bit. And I'm gonna go inside and watch the show as soon as it gets to be 6 o'clock. And we'll talk about what the show is. Talk about my attitudes toward the show and what it means. This whole 1.1 thing. Okay, got my pick. Got my pick right here. Okay, a little sample of the mandolin there. I did novel notes, about 150 hours or more, back in 2008. I never had a camera, video camera, before 2008. I had a nice little Canon Rebel back in 97 is when that was purchased. I was going to Claremont Colleges then. I just graduated finally from the Claremont Colleges almost 2 months ago. I'm going to show you the nice little sun through the trees over here. Birds chirping. And I bought this Handycam that had a digital tape, okay? And it gave me about 150 of this thing called novel notes. 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, so on, and then it's, go to 2.1, 2.2, etc., all the way to 16.4 before the Handycam gave out on me, and I bought this thing right here. And I had writer's block. I was writing my 6th novel as God Rockefeller. It was called Exacerbation, and somehow I just knew that if I film myself, I talk to myself. I got a communication degree from Chaffey College and a liberal arts during the 90s. And that's one thing they teach you in communication studies is to film yourself and watch yourself. Okay. This is probably the Glop series. Glop, which is going to follow Gunk at Homer Cocktail 4. It's early August 2010. Somewhat of a little milestone, in not the best way, just happened with me right now. Up until I think I was 24, being the son of someone with worked in the union, I had free dental, and then afterwards it started coming out of my own pocket, get a little expensive, and I remember I had to have my wisdoms pulled. I think it was 95, and I had to pay for that myself. And it was at Western Dental, and my fucking jaw was popping. Like in the morning, my jaw was popping. Shit, man, that's how much they opened my fucking jaw to get it done. And I went to Venezuela in '98, and the school that I went to recommended, hey, get all your dental done at that time. I had probably a cap and a couple of fillings or whatever, and a deep clean and everything in it. And if you watch the Gunk series, you'll know I hit a couple of potholes or hit a couple of bumps along the way in life. I was working for one day at a warehouse whilst trying to finish my bachelor's degree, And something that had happened 8 months earlier, cops came in with tasers and they arrested my ass and everything. One day after I started working, and I'm not going to say anything about right-wing conspiracy or anything like that, but I don't know. Life got a little weird, and this is not. This is about a year before the fall of the Twin Towers and everything. In between when Clinton was being tried for impeachment, all the way until probably this last month or two, there's been some degree of eeriness out there, and I mentioned that in the Gunk series, and you go in there. But I just lost one of my fucking molars a little while ago. I had known that there was a cavity starting to form right before I went to Venezuela, or right when I came back, one of the two. And it's not like I fucking gave up on, health for myself or anything. But fucking hey, I got arrested twice, charged for felonies twice. Charged, keep in mind, charged. Never convicted. I accepted 2 misdemeanor no contest pleas. You can interpret that to be a witch hunt, I think. I have sometimes. But for involving myself in left of center, environmentalism and union activities. And, maybe there's mild paranoia. You could say, they always charge you with paranoia if you think there's a witch hunt on you or whatever. But there's been bitterness in my life based off that. And I still hadn't given up. I've written 7 novels, starting in 2003 all the way up to this past year. Recorded more than 1,000 songs. Started a corporation. I'm still officially a CEO of GRPB Inc. right now. And I'm doing my best, and now I'm going to have a bachelor's come this October. But, man, it's moments like this. When I'm pretty much thinking, who the fuck are these people, dude? Who in the goddamn name are these fucking people who are trying to turn people into slaves and shit? And if you're not one of their puppets, they're going to try to fuck your life, But I've done my best, you trust me, I've done my best to keep decent mental health, physical health, and everything else. And I'll probably enroll in classes later this month to get environmental science. I have pretty decent environmental policy as far as school records go. I just want to talk about that right now before I go to bed, and might stay up and play video games or something right now. So party on, man. Okay, this is Homer Cocktail doing the vlogging on Sunday morning. Look at this, we got a reflector. That's a reflector there, so people don't wreck into it, hopefully. Resolve. If I have to. Oh, look at this. I just got out of the shower, so my hair's still wet. If I have to call this piece something, resolve. I'm not sure how much longer I'll do the vlogging and everything. Maybe I'll do it for the rest of my life. I don't know. Maybe I'll stop today. I really don't know. But I've posted more than 1,000 videos to my various Homer Cocktail sites. Wow, man, what's going on up there? Wow, yeah. And no matter how many of these vlogs I've done, there's always been something elusive that, man, gotta get this off my chest, or I really want to explain this or whatever. I did a handful of videos yesterday, and I've done this before. I've done a handful of videos here or there, and trying to get to the heart of the matter. And I even sang the song "Heart of the Matter." I recited the lyrics, and I don't want to compare this to Forrest Gump, really, you know. But if you remember, Forrest Gump, he started running. Forrest Gump just started running for no reason. People were running with him, and oh look, you just stepped in shit, man. You know, and then shit happens, you know, and all these things happen because, you know, he's run along with them. And anyway, he runs and he runs and runs. I think he went across the country, I don't know, a couple times or whatever it was. And then one day he just didn't feel like running anymore. You know, just out of the fucking blue, just didn't feel like running anymore. It's not that I don't feel like vlogging. What else am I gonna do? Stare at four walls? I don't know. Am I gonna start running across the country? I don't know. But I have this this thing that kind of, you know, was inside that's not there anymore. You know, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just you know, a passing emotion. I don't know. Or passing perception. I hope it's not. But you know, I was, you know, just toweling off my hair a little bit earlier. I was about to sit down on the couch, and the word resolve just came. And I can't remember the last time, you know, I kind of felt like this. It's been a while. So, been in the habit though. There's an airplane up there somewhere. There's birds and stuff. Been in a habit though. Been in a habit lately of making sure that you know, as soon as I get the energy to do a vlog, you know, I've been doing a vlog, you know, every morning for the past few days, for the past couple of weeks. I can't even remember really, but it had been a long time since I was in the habit of vlogging on a regular basis, at least. So, I don't know. I don't know where we go from here, but you know, I have some personal goals still. But I have a documents channel I've been talking about, and whatever I think I've uploaded, either the Homer Cocktail 24, you know, one of my vlog channels, or the Homer Cocktail 48, the document channel. Whatever I've put out there, you know, I have a quiet voice, you know, on the inside of my mind, you know, that little thing that speaks to you. You know, you shut off all thoughts, and you know, you just sit there for a few seconds, and this little thing might tell you, hey, go do your laundry, you know, might speak to you like that or whatever. And I had this little quiet voice that kind of said, you know what, I think you've done enough. I mean, you've done enough so that, you know, from this point on, I don't know, if someone doesn't understand you by now, or whatever they're looking for, you know, or whatever I'm trying to say, if it hasn't happened by now, it's not going to happen, right? Alright then. So, this is Homer Cocktail. Doing the vlogging. Alright? And it's a Sunday in mid-May 2013. I might actually relax for once. We'll find out. Alright, catch you later. Oh, where's the poopies? Where's the dogs at? Usually they're out there somewhere. Alright, cool. Poopy!